I have been doing overnight stay vlogs on my channel now for over 3 years. I have been to 8 different countries watching Newcastle United play, staying in the hotel rooms, staying in what is the best and the worst hotel rooms possible. And for the first time ever, Southampton 2025, that is the hotel room. I've actually went to the reception and asked to change the room. That was the one time I've ever actually went downstairs and directly said, can I change the room? Now, you guys are going to enjoy it because you always enjoy me having a terrible time. But we're going to show you all in this video. Why did I do that? I mean, fights outside the room, literal sperm stains on the mattress, and hundreds of red spots on my body. So we're going to just get through it all. Enjoy it, I guess. I'm not enjoying it, but you probably will. If you guys enjoy watching the content, make sure you do hit that subscribe button. Next away game in the Premier League with Newcastle is Manchester City, and bit of a special video for that one. So not going to say it just yet, but make sure you subscribe so you don't miss that video when it happens. The time is currently 10:20 in the morning on the Thursday. I am going down to Southampton one day earlier than I would have wanted to personally, but tomorrow we've got Met Office warnings in the UK, which basically means that the linear trains above Newcastle are completely off. The winds are that strong where at the minute trains are on from Newcastle going down to London, but I'm personally not convinced by that. So I'm gonna basically go down today instead of chancing it tomorrow, because my personal opinion and prediction is that I reckon the trains are going to be off from Newcastle tomorrow. Just personally, the trains I want to get on, I think they're going to be a nightmare. So let's see if I'm correct in saying that. And as for the trains, you can probably expect by now in these overnight stay vlogs when I tell you the train prices, they're never cheap. But to be fair, we all go to Southampton this time. I paid 120 return to go to Southampton. That's with a rail card as well. Still a lot, but again, it is Southampton. I mean, we are quite literally going the entire length of the country, so at least we're actually making some good distance this time. As for the hotel rooms, there were 40 a night, so 120 across 3 nights. Again, would have wanted to do just 2 nights, but sometimes in life you can't get where you want, so I paid an additional £40. But again, we'll get it done. But I'm going to head on the train now. Let's get down to Southampton. This is looking great, the weather down here, but we are now heading over to Victoria, and then we are on a train again for about 2 hours to get to Southampton. I'm hoping the weather down there is a bit better than it is here. You can already just see that ahead of the storm tomorrow, it's not looking great in London.
Zip up your bags, make sure your backpacks are properly closed, and don't keep wallets or phones in an open pocket.
Just arrived into Southampton Central, and there is my hotel, so we are actually right next to the train station, which will be great for me coming back on the Sunday. The time is currently 4:20. We are now finally here in Southampton. The question of the day for all of you watching: have you ever stayed anywhere? It doesn't have to be Newcastle, but have you ever stayed anywhere in the UK below London, to any southern place below London? Have you ever stayed in any of these places before? Now, I've heard Newcastle fans talk about Southampton and got quite a negative opinion on Southampton. Now, I've stayed in Southampton a few times now. Obviously, I think it helps when Newcastle do well, and Newcastle's won every time I've been here, so of course that's factored in. But when I come to Southampton, it's still quite chill. To be honest, out of the below London southern clubs now, I still feel like I prefer Bournemouth and Brighton. I do like those two more in terms of going there. I probably like the stadiums a little bit more as well, but St Mary's I think still has a good away end. again, Southampton's not that bad, you know. I feel like Southampton gets disrespected a little bit. Like, I've definitely stayed in worse places, you know. That would have been the biggest ironic moment ever, that lad had tried to take my phone there. But now, I don't feel like we'll have too much of that to worry about in Southampton. But again, I don't want to push my luck. But honestly, I've stayed a lot worse places in Southampton. Southampton's not that bad. I'd probably argue that it's half decent. I really feel like if you're staying down here for a football game, it's pretty good for that. Stadium's close to the train stations, plenty of hotels, so the prices aren't that bad, and there's loads of shops to go to. So yeah, no complaints from me. So we'll have a little look around and then we're going to check in. Just heading up to the hotel now. I don't know about you, but for me, in my opinion, TGI Fridays is overrated. McDonald's next to the hotel there. So this is a little strip of hotels here. Here's a game. Guess which one my hotel is. If you have been a subscriber on these overnight stay vlogs for a long time, you will know we always book the cheapest and the crappiest hotel rooms there is. So we are staying in the Abyss budget. And there's actually two Abysses here. So this is the more expensive Abyss, and it's not, I wouldn't say it's the nicest hotel chain in the UK regardless. Obviously Novotel over there is nice, to be fair. I've stayed a couple of them before. The stand in that one will be better than the Abyss budget. So let's see. Can the budget hotel deliver in Southampton? This again, I swear down. Who's doing that? Who is doing that? Okay, let's just get a McDonald's. That's fine. That was just, yeah, okay. I'm happy at that. I'm just getting some memories of Villa when I had them doing that stupid motorbike thing around the roundabouts. But no, they're just getting a McDonald's, so I don't mind that.
There's no job in coming. Get out of here. You're an abuser.
What is that about, man? 1:15 on a Friday morning in Southampton. I mean, look at me. I'm watching Squid Game on my phone. I'm hearing that racket and that BS outside my hotel room door. I can't be bothered. I'm going to bed. We'll address this in the morning, but I'm watching the rest of Squid Game in peace. Do not disturb me again.
Do not get me started on last night. Honestly, one of the worst hotel sleeps I have ever had. The pillows might as well not even be pillows that thin. The mattress just wasn't comfortable. I was barely able to sleep. I woke up, felt ill. And not to mention, what is going on outside my hotel room door? To give a bit of context to you guys, I'm sure a lot of you are probably questioning it as well. So 1 in the morning, I'm hearing loud noises outside my room now. To be honest, I've stayed in enough hotel rooms now where I'm used to hearing loud noises, so I don't think much of it. And then start to get louder, and there's a lot of banging noises that get louder as well. And I clicked on, this is outside my hotel room door. What is going on? So I stand up, walk over to the door, have a look through the peephole, and a guy's getting pinned down, like, at my door. So, of course, by law, I have to watch it and make sure that the guy's not in any real danger. But the thing is, even though it was a fight / a confrontation, it was one of the strangest things I've ever seen, because the guy's getting pinned down the floor. They're not swinging for each other, though. Like, they're not fighting each other. They're just kind of shouting at each other, but it's not that aggressive. Like, obviously, vocally, it's quite aggressive, but they're not going for each other. And then afterwards, they both kind of stood up and just walked to their hotel room doors. So I don't know what that was about. It was so strange because, again, like, the guy's getting pinned on the floor. Like, surely they're going to go for each other, but they just didn't do that. So, yeah, I don't know what that was about. I'm assuming they just had a bit of drinking and they've argued over something. But, again, that was quite bad. Don't get me wrong, that was bad. But at the same time, they both kind of shook it off and just went to the room. So, yeah, I don't know what that was about, but that happened. So we're going to get up now, going to have a shave, and then we're going to find something to do today because I've got a full day at myself. So we'll let you know what we're going to do. But in terms of this, without a doubt, one of the worst ever sleeps I've had in a hotel room. This day is going from bad to worse. Where on earth has this came from? My shoulders is a mess. Now, I promise you guys, we did not have this yesterday. My back is even worse. There's just hundreds of red spots all over my body. Now, I just don't know what that's from, and that's not something that ever tends to happen to me, so I can't put my hand up and blame the hotel, and I can't blame the beds, because I legit don't know what that is. Maybe I might have had a reaction to something, I'm just not sure. So for you watching, please, for anyone that's better educated than me, can you let me know what is going on here? Is this concerning? Should I get it checked out when I get back home? Because it's just a mess. It's just hundreds of spots on my body. This stay is just, it's just not going well, is it? I'm scared to do this, but we're going to lift the bed up. We're going to lift it piece by piece, and we're going to look absolutely everywhere. I can't believe I spent a night sleeping in this hotel and I did not check under the bed. I regret doing that. Now, I don't know how well you can see under here. I'm going to regret doing this as well, but we're going to go down on our knees for just a moment so you can see a bit better. What on earth is going on underneath this bed now? I don't know how well you can see in the middle there. It's just all sorts of crap. What is that? What is that? Is that finger to move? Oh, is that a crumb? What? I'm really scared. What is that? Is that a bed bug? They're meant to be red, aren't they? I swear they're meant to be a darker colour than that. I can't tell if that's a crumb. Is that what I think it is? I don't know. What you can see there, that I mean, that's a pube. That's not my pube, by the way, but that is a pube. The point I'm making here is nobody has cleaned under this bed. I would go under and check, but I'm really scared to put my bare skin under this bed. The point I'm making is nobody's actually came in this room, went under this bed and has cleaned under here. I'm going to try and figure out what's in the middle there, because what are those? We're going to investigate that. I'm not pleased by that. But I regret not checking under here. I should have checked under here before I slept the night, and then I wouldn't have found out the hard way. But I am concerned now over the cleanliness of this room, because it just hasn't been cleaned. That has simply not been cleaned. What is that? What the hell is that? There's another one there. That's it. We're checking this bed, but I'm actually going to pull the entire bed out, and we are checking this bit by bit now, because I am a bit concerned with just the lack of care that's been put into this room. We are starting to learn a bit more about this hotel room. I've slept in this bed, guys. Look at this. This is under the cover I've been sleeping in last night. Oh no. Everywhere. Bit scared to do this, but let's just pull back the mattress and see if we can find anything underneath. What? You've got to be joking. No way. No way. That is the worst I have ever seen in any hotel room. How has nobody seen that? Someone must have seen that. Are you for real? That is massive. I've slept in this bed, guys. I've slept here yesterday. I've already slept in this bed. Oh no. Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, I'm glad whoever that is has had a good time, because that is shocking. I am not having a good time at all. Oh no, that's bad. That's so bad. Christ, well, let's look past that. And let's just see if there's anything we can potentially see moving down here. Now I am really scared. I already know that there were spots on my body probably came from somewhere, but I haven't seen any evidence of it just yet. What? I should not be doing this with my bare hands, but I just want to show you. Oh, just look as I press away at this mattress. Just look at all the bits and pieces you see in between the mattress. Oh, this is bad. This is absolutely disgraceful. Just look as I continue just to pick away at any sign of crease here. I mean, this is a joke. That's a joke. And this, just look again as I just slice my fingers in there. Oh my days. It just continues to go.
It's just a matter of time before I spot it, isn't it? Oh my God. I am livid. I am livid. This is the worst I've seen in the UK. I can't believe I put my hands here. Let's do it. Oh. Oh, that is... Oh no, oh no. Right. Finally, oh my days, that took a while. There we are. Finally, we can check and we can see what this mattress is all about. And as we head down into the corner, it just gets worse. Now, if you ever kind of see little orange red dots on the floor, might be a bit easier to see when I don't have the flash there, but you ever see these sort of colour stains anywhere? I never like the look of those. And as we head down into the corner, it just gets worse and worse. So let's just show you. Again, if you ever kind of see black dots together like that, that is concerning. I don't like the look of that. And I've said it a couple of times, but the obvious part being is that this room is just not being cleaned. I'm willing to bet the cleaners come in here and they just... Oh, no. Like, nobody's put their hands where they need to put it now. I know it's a cleaner's job now. I've never done a job as a cleaner before, but I get that this is gross. I get it's disgusting. I get that they're probably on minimum wage, probably earning not enough for what they're doing. But, like, the problem being is that I paid money for this. Every single person that comes into this room pays hard-earned money to stay here. And it's just, would you pay 40 to 50 a night to stay here now? This isn't life-threatening now. This room is not going to kill me. Let's make the obvious point now. I get that. But again, like, this is bad. This is really bad, man. Now, in the UK, in terms of rooms I've stayed in, this, I think, is the worst experience I've ever had in any. Everything about it is just gross. And I haven't even started to check the bed up there. And you know what? I can't be arsed. I just can't be arsed. It's 2 in the morning. I'm knackered. I'm going downstairs. I'm checking out of this room. And I'm going to give them a chance. I'm going to ask for a second room. I'm going to allow them to give me a new room. I mean, you've got to be better than this one. It can't be any worse. I'm going to give them a chance. It happens. Let's go downstairs. Let's get a second room. And let's just pray that the second room is not as bad as this. But one final thing I want to say. I do apologise to whichever cleaner has to put all this back together tomorrow. But you guys will see it in the video. It's bad. It's bad. Just been to reception there, and now we are inside our new hotel room, room 25 on the ground floor, which is, I mean, next to reception, which is a good thing because it means this room is more likely to be checked inside out by the cleaners. So let's turn the phone around now and let's show you around the place now. I know they don't look great there, but to be fair, I think that's just paint, so I've got no issue with that. Now, one thing I will say about this hotel, I know in the last 10 minutes or so we've been bashing this hotel in terms of experiences. For me, staying in a room, it still is the worst experience I've ever had in any UK hotel. But the service and the reception's been really good. It's probably one of the better ones I've seen, actually. Now, for example, with me, as I look around this room now, I've had a quick look under the bed, by the way. It's definitely been checked, at least. Now, for me, I've basically made 2 separate bookings when I came to this hotel. So my original plan for Southampton was to stay on the Saturday and the Sunday, but because of the oncoming storm, which was announced by Met Office, I've then purchased a second booking. So I had the Friday and the Saturday and Sunday as 2 separate bookings. So straight away explained it, put me into one room. I know the room that we got was, I mean, living hell, but the actual fact we had the room straight away was nice. And again, before I went to reception, I was polite. I politely complained because obviously you got to remember, especially you guys, if I have any bad hotel experiences, please do not take it out on the receptionists because they're not the ones that's cleaning the room. listen, they're just doing their job. So please, if you ever get frustrated or upset with anything, just try and not take your anger out on the individual at reception, because 99 times out of 100 when you do that, it's going to be someone that's innocent and someone that has nothing to do with it. So please, if any of you that are watching, do not take your frustration out on the reception if you do have a bad hotel room, because it's probably not their fault. But as we take a look around the room now, this looks better. It's a little cool in here, hence why the radiator's down there. We're going to chance it because I'm that tired now, I can't be arsed to look. We're going to chance it in the bed. We're just going to hope that it's better than the other one. It can't be worse, to be honest. I reckon it's going to be alright. But again, I do have some positives now. If you look at the reviews online as well, as you go on TripAdvisor and you look at this hotel, there's a lot of good reviews. And considering the fact that it is a budget hotel, again, reviews are quite strong for this place. So chances are it was just a bad room, it was just a bad experience. But please, again, if you're watching this video and you may potentially stay here, just don't assume every room's like that. But again, I can only judge on what I've seen, guys, and what I seen in your room was just awful. I mean, the absolute worst of the worst I have ever seen. So again, for me as a content creator, it's always important to be truthful. And obviously when I do these overnight stay vlogs, you guys may enjoy me being in agony, but I had to be as honest as possible. This is not disingenuous. Now, I know when you watched the fight outside my room yesterday and you watch your stuff today, it almost looks like a reality TV show, but this is honestly how my experiences went. This is just how things have been. It's just been that chaotic. But again, I can only judge what I've seen, and that's what's happened to me in the last 24 hours or so. So if anyone from the hotel is watching, it's just what I've witnessed. It's just what I personally experienced. So please don't think I'm being disingenuous.
Welcome to day 3, match day at St Mary's Stadium. So we're going to head to the ground now. We're just going to get everything sorted. We're going to make sure Newcastle actually win the game. And I guess a positive coming out of this video, regardless of what I say about the hotel, what I say about anything, it's just I'm glad that Southampton's going down. Not so much about the football team, just glad knowing that we probably aren't going to have this experience next season. Whoever comes up, fingers crossed, we're not going to be this bad. But yeah, let's head to the ground now. Let's just get through the game first and then let's tell you about the hotel experience afterwards.
I'm just trying to get to the match. I think the stadium's down there, and obviously now our protests in the UK at the minute, which in terms of politics we all know exactly what this is about. Just end up going to Poundland to get ourselves a couple of sub rolls, chicken and bacon, and got ourselves a meal deal now. The Poundland meal deals, I'm telling you now, are like a 10 out of 10 options, or at least in some of the shops anyway, depends which one you're in. Trying to eat, I wouldn't say healthy, but I don't think it's as healthy as it could be, but trying to eat a bit better, I guess.
Just made it back into the hotel room. You can tell I'm tired, I want to go to bed, so I'm not going to keep going on for too much longer. Third night in this hotel, and I have to say this room is most certainly better than 208. So message, I guess, moral of the story being is that just go down to reception, get it sorted out, you have a crap room. Now the thing is, if I had this room in the first place, I wouldn't have complained. I would have said it would have been a really good experience down here. But again, as I mentioned a couple of times in this video, I can only judge on what I personally received. Now the reception here was great. Prices, you're talking £40 a night, which considering the fact that I booked it less than a week before I came down. Again, I think the prices are reasonable. The issue being is just how dirty the other room was. It was horrible. It just wasn't nice at all. And obviously, as a consumer and you guys watching, just be fair. Obviously, if you don't think your room's good enough, just go downstairs, be respectful, and kind of just explain your viewpoint and why something hasn't went well for you. But in terms of my experience here, I'm just glad Southampton is going down. I feel like maybe the fair opinion to make, they're not going to be in the Premier League next season, so it's at least one season where I don't have to come back down to Southampton now. In a selfish point of view, of course, I'm from Newcastle, so that's like 5.5 hours on a train, which we don't have to do next season. The actual place in terms of shopping, in terms of going around, I still think it's good, to be fair. I do like Southampton, but of course this experience has just been a bit of a nightmare. Some of you guys have correctly pointed out in my video as well that I look tired. I was tired. I went to bed about 4 AM. Didn't sleep well again, but the room for what I've seen is clean. I felt fine sleeping at least. So even though I didn't sleep well, I didn't seem to have any issues in the bed. So it's just a bit of I guess a look base at this hotel. Just don't, if you get too late upstairs, just make sure you ask for a different room, because that one wasn't nice. 25 down here on the ground floor. It's clearly been better sorted out, and you can probably tell on the ground floor it's more likely that the cleaners would have spent a bit more time cleaning this one out, because by the time they get up to the second, third, fourth floor, they probably will be a bit knackered. So I understand it's hundreds of rooms. I understand again that these are people that are going to be on minimum wage. I get that it's a lot of work to do for what I get paid, but again, like, I'm a customer. Customers are paid money to come to these hotel rooms, and that was horrible. The other one was really bad. So yeah, I can't defend that, but this one was fine. And the hotel itself was decent. Reception was brilliant. Staff members are nice, but I can only judge from what I've personally witnessed, which you guys have seen in this video. So it is what it is. In terms of overnight stay vlogs, not sure if I'm going to do one from Birmingham City, to be honest, because I might just do it there and back in the car in a day maybe. Man City, there'll be a vlog kind of like this for Man City, but again, hush hush, got a bit of a surprise for that one. So it's a different type of video, but you're still going to see an individual video from Manchester City. So stay tuned on the channel. Make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss it. Take care, and see you all in the next one.